1991 Rover 827 Vitesse. So that's the V6 petrol engine one, the Toyota V6, I believe. Manual gearbox, long-term ownership. I've been informed that this car was an ex-Rover demonstrator and then bought by the current registered keeper on the vehicle, this one here. What a bit of kit. Showing I'll show you the mileage now before we start. Every now and then you get a bit excited over the car. It's showing 59,720 miles. It's been off the road for quite a while. It's had some light recommissioning, a new fuel pump I've been told, and a brand new set of Continentals all the way around. It sort of shows the ownership that it's in when they're putting Continentals all the way around on this Rover here. Interior is absolutely gorgeous as well. We've got the boot pack, original boot pack's all there, original V5's there as well. And we've got some stamps in the boot, which is also nice. It's a local car, it's a Hexham car, this one. Sold by Bishops of Hexham. Right, enough waffling. Bodywork wise, we're going to start off the bonnet, work our way around the car, onto the interior. It's got every electric button you can imagine on this one. Bodywork wise, start off at the bonnet here. We're going to go up, it's all nice and black, straight up the bonnet. We've got a few sort of stone chip lacquer peel marks on the bonnet itself. I think a good polish would square some of that away, I don't know. But you can sort of see these sort of little stone chips, and then unfortunately a few little bird poo marks on the bonnet itself. But lovely and straight, no major dings or dents, lovely and black as well. The headlights are crystal clear on the left hand side and again on the right hand side. A few little stone chips on the front, but nothing nasty on the front edge. Bumper corner on the left hand side is lovely and straight, no scuffs or scrapes at all on that. All the black plastic still nice and black. Lower half of the valance is lovely and tidy as well. As we come across the front bumper, like I say, a few little stone chips, but no big dings, dents, scuffs or scrapes at all. Got a little bit of a mark there on the right hand side, and again a little bit here. Like I say, paint's a little bit flat on the bumper there. As we come down the driver's arch, you'll see you've got the silver pinstripe all the way down this one, the coastline stripe. Nice and level up the wing top again, a little bit of haze in here and there in the paint. A few little bird poo marks. No corrosion at the front half there. As we come around the arch, got a little bit of a mark on the arch itself there, but no rust coming through at all. I'm going to do some dodgy camera work. We'll do that arch lip there so you can have a good look at the arch lip around down the lower half section again. No rust there, and see a nice deep reflection to this gorgeous black paint. But a little bit of a mark there on the passenger front, driver's front wing, sorry. As you come down the driver's door, no rust blebs across the bottom of the driver's door as you work your way up. All nice and tidy up the driver's doors. A few stone chips again. The odd mark around the handle. Like I say, good polish would square some of this way, I'd like to think. See where the paint's a little bit flat in places. Wing mirror cap, a few stone chips, but no cracks, no big cracks in that at all. As we come up the satin black pillars onto the roof again, you've got a few bird poo marks on the roof, you can't see that, and some lacquer fade on the roof itself. A few little bird poo marks again, but no heavy corrosion on the right hand side around the sunroof, which is working. I have to admit, I did take this car down the road the other day, and I know this is only my opinion, but it's the lightest power steering I've ever felt, and one of the comfiest cars I've ever driven. That's for sure. Really is one of the comfiest cars I've ever driven. I've driven Rolls Royces and Bentleys with more wind noise than this Rover. So come back down the back of the rear driver's door again. A little bit of haze, a little bit flat in the paintwork, but it has been off the road for a little bit as well. All nice and tidy, a few stone chips, but no big dings or dents. Nice and straight down that rear door, but like I say, a few little sort of bits of flatness in the paint, the odd little stone chip here and there on the door itself. Around the rear arch, once again, no corrosion at all around the arch. Put your hand in, there's a lovely metal lip all the way around there. We'll do the arch lip so you can have a good look at that. There. And across the back where it meets the bumper again, no corrosion there. Nice and shiny down that rear quarter, lovely and straight as well, no dings or dents. Wheels are lovely all the way around. If you've been really, really harsh, you could do a little bit of a refurb, but you've got the brand new Continentals on all the way around as well, which is nice and straight down there. We come down that lovely big boot onto the spoiler now. Nice and tidy, no lacquer peel, a few little stone chips where the boot, sort of little chips where the spoiler, where the boot's been getting closed over the years. Rear lights crystal clear, bumper corner scuff free, no marks at all there. Across the back bumper, lovely and tidy onto the left hand side again, no scuffs or scrapes, and the rear light lovely and clean, no cracking at all to the number plates around, lovely and fresh as you come up the boot, no corrosion once again on the boot lid itself. Really, really nice and straight as we come round onto the left hand side. Again, no scuffs or scrapes on the bumper corner. Quarters all nice and tidy. Around the arch, again, put your hand in, a lovely metal lip all the way around the arch. We've got no rust coming through on the paint side of things. On the arch there, no corrosion down this back panel where it meets the bumper. Do the arch lip again so you can have a good look at that. No heavy scratching around the fuel cap, all nice and tidy. Lovely and straight down this left hand side once again. Onto the door, lovely and tidy down the door. A little bit of a parking dent there at the front of the door. Nice and tidy, a few little stone chips as we work our way down again. No corrosion anywhere on the door that I can see. Anywhere really on the bodywork side of things. Lovely and tidy across the bottom of the passenger door. A few little stone chips, no heavy scratching again around the handle. No rust on the doors. Lovely and fresh, all the chrome work's nice and shiny. And all the black pillars are all unfaded. Not rusty anywhere up the pillars. We'll have a look at the roof on the left hand side. Again, a few bird poo marks in the lacquer, you can see that there. A tiny little bit of rust bleb there at the front. It's a very, very small amount. As we come down the passenger pillar again, wing wears lovely and clean. The arch itself, the wing, lower half, no rust once again. As we come around that wheel arch, lovely and tidy. Nice sharp metal lip all the way around the inside of the arch lip. Wing top, lovely and straight down the left hand side. Sits nice and level as well, this one. Onto interior now. Door card itself, lovely and tidy. No heavy marking around the window switches. Electric mirrors, no heavy marking around the handle there at all. Wood's all good, a few little marks in the wood there, but all nice and tidy. No cracking to the door top itself. Carpet's in lovely condition there. Interior's really, really good on this one. You've got your Rover rubber mat with your carpet set underneath, lovely and tidy. Not much wear at all to the heel pad underneath there. That mat's done its job over the years, that's for sure. As we check out, give James the keys there, we go on to the driver's front seat. You have a good look at that there. Lovely, lovely, soft, comfortable seat. A little bit of wear to the bolster, but no rips or tears at all. You've got lumbar support, heated, memory, all these adjustments for the electric front seat. So much adjustment there and settings. Lovely and tidy on the rest of the seat. A little bit of wear, like I say, a little bit of discoloration to the bolster, but apart from that, lovely and clean. As we come across the dashboard, uncracked across the dashboard. The wood's nice and tidy, a little bit of delamination to the wood if you're being really picky on the corner. All lovely and standard down the centre console, standard radio, not much wear to the gear stick or around the switches. You've got all these switches here. And again, dial's lovely and clean, showing 59,720 miles. What a bit of kit this is. Headlining, lovely and tidy, no damp spots around the sunroof. Even yet, how clean that is as well. Starting to sag a tiny bit at the back there, but not too bad at all. No cracking to the plastic. Onto the driver's rear. Again, door card is unmarked. No nastiness to the carpet section or the wood section. Window switches, no wear at all really to the window switches. Lovely and tidy in the door card. Your black rubber set again, Rover set with your over carpets in the back. Protecting all unmarked, like never been worn, never been sat in the back of this car. It's lovely and clean and tidy. No wear at all to the rear seats. All these seat belts clip in, which is lovely. Like Rover over rubber mat with the over mat and the carpet underneath. It's absolutely brand new. Lovely, tidy the backs of the seats as well. See our headline in there just coming down a little bit. Onto the boot now. I'm going to show you this parcel shelf. I'm just going to lower the boot down so you can have a good look at that. There's no marks, there's no stains at all to the parcel shelf. Lovely and original. Boot carpet is like brand new. There's one mark to the boot carpet there. Look at that. It's never had anything in it in its life. I'm going to lift up the boot floor so you can have a good look here. Original spare wheel there. Boot floor is in absolutely gorgeous condition. Again, original wrapping still on the jack and wheel brace at the back there. The original plastic still on there. That spare wheel's never seen the road, that's for sure. Onto the left hand side, again in condition. Door card's lovely, unmarked, no nastiness to the carpet. No real wear at all around the switches or to the wood. Rear seats, again, no wear at all. Lovely and fresh on those rear seats. Smells like a new car in here as well. Again, rubber mat with the carpet. Mat underneath, all Rover as well. Onto the passenger front now. Again, lovely and tidy on the door card. No real wear, a few tiny little marks to the side of the window switch. That's how picky you've got to be when the interior is in this sort of condition. The seat itself showing minimal wear again to the bolster. No discoloration or heavy creasing at all to that bolster or the insert swab. Got a tiny little mark there on the front of the passenger seat. No cracking again. You got your lumbar support on both seats on this one. Electric heated memory front seats with all the adjustment you could ever imagine. Lovely and tidy in there. Onto the engine bay now. Like I say, it's the 2.7 litre V6. I'll get my words out in a minute. All nice and tidy in here. See all your stickers are all in the right places and things like that. Clearly been well looked after this car. Like I say, it's been off the road for a couple of years. Had some light recommission of a fuel pump and some brand new tyres all the way around there. And a service, I do believe. And an MOT. Toby's going to fire it up into life for us here. On the button, that. No hesitation from that at all. No nasty noises, no rattling. No nastiness at all from that lovely V6 engine. I'm going to go back onto the interior because I did notice as well, I was informed that even the pixels on your middle screen are all still intact. It's saying I've got a driver's door, which is correct. All the pixels are still perfect on the dashboard on this one. And there you have it. 1991 Rover 827 Vitesse 5-speed manual V6 petrol engine. Ready to be enjoyed, that one. Surely quite a rare car on that ownership and mileage these days.